Oh look it, I've been your problem 3 months. Lend your ow, lend your ow.
Hey, welcome in, and you have been my problem for 3 months, and I appreciate it. Hey, guys. Oh, man. Welcome back, guys. I am no longer held hostage by the Olympics. Oh, man, that was funny last week. Last week, I was... Oh, gosh. I'm already getting some dropped frames. Chill out. Okay. So last week, I went over to a friend's house, and I was like, okay, we're going to watch the Olympic opening ceremonies. It starts at 7:30. If I start an hour later, I feel like the thing's only going to last like 2-ish hours. And then I can get home in that 30 minutes, and it'll be fine, and I'll start at 10. And then the thing lasted 4 hours. I had a ton of fun, but gosh, was I not expecting that. I was not expecting that. But that's fine because we're here this week and we're going to be mining for gold and it's going to be fantastic. And I would love to hear about how you had an interesting weekend. My hollowish banana, my hollow of banana, banana of hollow banana friend. But yeah, it's been interesting. But let's get back into the game. I can sit here and talk all day. But I want to get mining. I want to get some more gold. Okay. Into the game. This is a very hype song to just be me mining gold, but it's fine. Okay, we're going to check to see if we need to sleep. You saw dolphins. Okay, that's actually legit and cool. No, I don't want these. No, my bed. I don't want these. I don't want those. Okay, cool. Got my bed back. Whew. That's my late grandpa's living sister's birthday party today. Tomorrow. Okay. Birthday party. The birthday parties are fun, though. Birthday parties are really fun. Okay, right. I gotta find the stairs. We gotta... Here? Not here. A great party for a great aunt. Oh gosh, I'm so lost. You dyed your hair pink and started your new job? Heck yeah, dude. That sounds fun. Okay, where are we? I feel like this is the reason I didn't try to get upstairs. Techno Blade Core? Heck yes. Heck yes, it is. I tried to dye my hair pink once. It didn't take very well, but I still loved it. Okay, yeah, this is where I started. We're gonna find the door. Lynn has begun to experience the cave madness. Let's see. You did, you sent me a new AU. Was it the one with the... I was going to say, was it the one with the major character death? But you do love tearing my heart to pieces. But is it the one with him being the second son and having his heart ripped out? Because I'm not going to lie. I went to bed sleeping because I went to bed tearing up when I read that because it was just like... heartbreaking. Heck yeah. Okay, gosh, I gotta figure out my way out of this. Otherwise I'm gonna just start digging upwards, and I hate doing that. Where the heck did I put the stairs? Okay, did I go down this yet? Did I go down? Oh, the stairs are right here, guys. Guys, the stairs are right here. Oh, I really like that one. It just made me cry. An AU idea having to do with hearts being torn out recently. We love the hearts being torn out by both our audience and our characters. Always great. I'm honestly terrible at finding my way out of caves. Okay, let's put the sword just in case. Actually, so Grandpop's last name, maternal, so you don't get it, is from Greece, and there's nobody else in the U.S. with it. Ooh, there are 4 people who have it, all of them women. 2 of them have it hyphenated, and the other 2 have it only as a last name, have the same first name. Grandpop married a woman with his sister's name. that's really fun. I have a relative whose last name was Goff, Goff. I don't have that last name, so don't try to Google me or anything. But his first name was Jack. So his name was Jack Goff. If you can see the issue there. Yeah. Yeah. He had a son, too. He had a son, and he was, like, really close to being named Jack Goff Jr. And then the guy was like, no, I was made fun of enough for this. No, this is not going to happen. But yeah, that was his name. Very bad name. Okay, I'm trying to look where the sun is. So my plan for getting gold is we weren't getting much luck yesterday. So my plan was to go to a different part of the Badlands to get gold. We can clear some of this out. Right? It was a bad name. I had a guidance counselor named Harry Ball. Oh no. My dad worked with a guy whose name was Richard Head. Can I sleep here? Yeah, I didn't think so. But Richard Head went by the name Dick. This far enough? Good. I need to dye my hair. It has been a long time since I've dyed my hair. So like I have a natural like dirty blonde hair color, which is fine, but I dyed my hair like a bright blonde, like a lighter blonde, which means that it sort of looks where the roots grow out. It sort of looks dirty. Like it sort of looks. No, I just don't have enough to do that. It just sort of looks like someone has. It just looks like I haven't washed my hair. I'm trying to think two different things at the same time, and brains are only meant to be thinking one thing at a time. So like, bruh. Okay. Axel sounds identical to Germ. Oh my gosh, his name Armpit Hair. Oh no. Yeah, there's a lot of bad names out there. Okay. Oh, I fell. I don't like falling. Where's the entrance to this? Because we definitely don't need any more string, but I could use some XP. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put this in this hand. Can I get him? Oop. There we go. And then we can do this. Heck yeah. I was just about to say, like, this is epic again. Stack my rock of gold. It is stacked. Oh, it's not stacked. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not see that. Why is your sword named Shrek No Blade? Because someone recommended it and it's genius. When we were naming my sword, someone recommended it. They are smart people. Okay, let's put that in there. Probably only need one snack of that. We can come back for the flowers later. We can come back for the copper later. We don't need copper right this second. Okay. It's great. We love Shrek No Blade. Harris almost named me a Christmas theme named. I was born in spring. The daughter right before me was born in winter. Why not winter baby? So instead they made... Ooh, grammar pun. Heck yeah. Okay. We're going to go find a different area of these Badlands to dig into. Okay. So we're going to try to get down to the water. My mom nearly had to fight one of her cousins to get my name. Because she always knew she wanted it, this name. And then her cousin got pregnant before her. And she was like, No, I'm picking that name. And my mom is a normally sweet-tempered person. I heard yelling and was scared it was coming from my game. I mean, your game is possible. I'm guessing you're playing Bloodborne, so. Once knew someone named Cinnamon. Her last name rolls. Okay, that parrot is both hilarious. Oh, there's lava over here. That's good to know. That parrot is both hilarious and I love that, and also their child's first bully. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is this considered? It's considered Badlands. We'll go a little further. That I haven't answered the ask yet, just curious. Because I'm chewing on them. Honestly, it's just because I haven't had a chance to sit down and do much more than like a quick post on Tumblr. Everything that I post on Tumblr is like coming out of a queue. I want to write something smart and intelligent, and I just haven't had the time or energy to sit down and write smart and intelligent thing. But that would be the reason why. Cinnamon is a cute name. You could call them Little Cinna. Little Cinna. Your little Mon. This is my little Mon. Aw. I'm savoring it. Because they are both really good. I just kind of like... Let's see what this is. This is still Badlands. Okay, so... probably good enough distance that we haven't hit here yet. And we're at what? We're at 80, so we don't have to go too deep. But we'll go in right here. Go down. Boop, boop, boop. Little Mon. Leftover cinnamon sugar from Snickerdoodles, so I had to use Dalgona coffee. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Welcome, Jojo. Welcome, welcome. Mom was debating between two names for my sister while talking to her brother. He wasn't listening, made up a name that my mom chose. He was mad jokingly about. Oh no! Make us remember the chords for your stairs. Okay, cool. If you guys want to do that for me, that'd be great. Here's the chords. It's 314577 1927. I mean, you don't have to remember the 77 obs. I am not going to remember this. I am not going to remember. There's a cave right there. There's a monster right there. So this cave. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. New spot. Well, that's kind of cool. Look at that. We're moving. Bread. Took too much edible to read that. Oh, right. That reminds you, as you guys can see on the screen, I planned next week to do the sub goal stream. That was the drunk. Did I know that was there? I did, because I put that crafting table up there. Which was the drunk speed run. Which means next week I will be doing that. If anyone would like to suggest tasty drinks for me to make, I will give it my best shot. I'm not buying expensive alcohol. I already have some alcohol, so I would like to use that. And before I bought Pink Squirrel. Oh man. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. In Dracula Daily, the crew of the Demeter is going through horror, and I definitely never want to go on a cruise ever. Oh yeah, the Demeter have a fun time. They have a real fun time. Oh right, I do remember that drink. Wait, it is naturally generated? Well, we're definitely gonna go look then. I vaguely remember climbing things. Let's go look. Oh, it was a joke? Oh, that's fine. We're going to look anyways. Maybe I left something useful in one of the chests. Oop. Oh, look how all this stuff didn't despawn. There's a clock. Ooh, an iron. And lava. Oh, I could also drop some junk in the chest. Do I have any junk? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. There we go. Look at all this obsidian. Actually, no. If I could remember, hold on. I'm going to try to remember this place before we leave. That way I can come back and get the obsidian here instead of turning lava into obsidian, you know? Because eventually I got to make another portal, and I'd rather not waste lava on that. Okay, I'm very firmly in the Badlands, so let's see if we can get another direction down that doesn't lead to a cave. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. At the top of the mountain is obviously not the best place to start. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Is that facing the ravine? I don't know. I didn't pay. Pink squirrel is boozy milkshake like a mudslide. Ooh, oh, it is facing it. Yeah, I'm making new stairs. Look at all that gold. Why don't I just go down there? Hold on. The other stairs I started down and immediately got into a cave, so we're not doing that. It's pretty dark, guys. Come on. I think this is sleep time. Go caving, less digging. No. No on that. Here's the thing. I know that is the smart play. I know that is the most efficient play. I've already died once in a cave to a freaking baby zombie in a hardcore world. So I'm just not going to repeat that. I'm just not. Oh gosh, my screen just turned black. I think the HDMI cord on my screen is loose and I just kicked it with my foot. Because my whole screen went black. I had to look at my second screen on OBS to see what happened. Quick creeper noise, do not. It's already come back, do not. Okay, yeah. I should have expected. Okay, let's see. What's the best way to get down? I think I have a water... What? You said, oh, Lynn. I think I have a water bucket. And then I can do this. Getting up's not as hard. I got plenty of blocks mining. Think I might be able to get a Pastor Tim story in the drunk speedrun. Oh gosh. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hopefully I do not get emotional in that. I probably won't. It'll be fine. It'll be cathartic. I'll try to write... I already have a couple of the stories written down in my phone. I never said what color the carriage was inside. That, you know, honestly... what's the point if you got a pop-up? I don't see the pop-up. I mean, it does pop up in the chat, but I don't really see it. Actually, I wonder if I can turn it off for the chat just for that reason. I'm not always looking at the chat, though. The color... I'm really bad about saying the colors of things. When I imagine writing the carriage, I think that I picture the, like, upholstery and stuff as red. Like a really nice red color. Like, you know, fancy red. The same color red we love making all of Technoblade's cloaks and stuff. So not like a crimson red, but like fancy red. Okay, we got some coal. That's about... Ebony and dark red is basically where I'm going for it. Like, it's not like... Well, maybe not dark red, but definitely ebony, because the carriage itself is like a really dark ebony wood. Like... It dark. Cardinal would work, yeah. Cardinal red. Like, it's dark. It's not dark. Why do I keep saying it's dark? Oh my goodness. I wanted my house painted fancy red. Maybe they have it at Lowe's. They probably have it at Lowe's. What do they not have at Lowe's? Yeah, not too bright. It's tasteful, right? They're a tasteful group of royals, right? Wooded Badlands. Interesting. They're tasteful in their designs. Okay. Up we go. Bloodstains will be hidden. Not dried bloodstains, though. There's definitely lots of gold in detailing, I would say. There's going to be some gold. Because they are fancy. Can't call them not fancy. That would be inaccurate. They got all that money and power. What are they going to do with it? They're going to splurge. They're going to splurge on their fancy carriage. Bop, bop. They ate the priest. They don't know how. They recycle, okay? They recycle. It's like how Taco Bell uses end-of-life dairy cows, right? Like, it's good for the environment. Okay, I guess we'll go down there. Yeah, we'll go down there. Hold on, I want to see that. The thing is, you can take as many color samples as you want, as long as you don't take too many at once. Yes! That is true. They are free. They are free. You could technically wallpaper your room in color samples. Okay. Mosaic wall. You could do that. You could plan out a mosaic using color samples. Okay. Not going in there. Oop. Everyone has fast food sometimes. That's true. That going back to the taste. Yeah. It's easy, it's available, it's cheap. And like, let's be real. Those guys were eating like the fancy food, right? They were eating the fanciest food. They had all kinds of like nice nutrients in their diet. I had the worst vampire ever in my dream last night. It was feral, I swear. I had all the diseases. It was me. Hi. You've now seen me face to face. You described me. Funny enough, I had almost the entire plot of impromptu road trip as a dream. It came to me as a dream. That is what my dreams are like, guys. Let's see, is that gold or iron over there? Iron. Gold and gold. And iron and gold. Okay, let's see. Also bald, short, and scrambled around on all fours and jumped insanely creepily. It was me in spirit. It was me in spirit. I also jump insanely creepily. I can jump higher than a tree. It's true. It's true. I can jump higher than every tree you've ever met. Scrambling around, I do. I do indeed. I scramble. I scramble so much. I have so many critter noises. Give me that coal. Oh, nice. I was just here to get coal and I get more gold. Heck yeah. Oh, I don't have enough room for gold? Well, that can't be. See, I have the same kind of dream sometimes. I wake up and feel like I'm watched a movie, and the author said that Twilight came to her in a dream. Yes, she said that the original dream for Twilight, she just had the dream about Edward in the meadow. Yes, I remember that. Why are they stalking people's dreams? I mean, That's a good, excellent question. Why are they in the dreams? I guess that's where the reflections go, right? Like their reflections. Since they can't be in the mirror anymore, they go. I will block the gold in a second. I just want to focus on getting it, and then I'm going to block it. Worry not. Don't want to miss any of it. Okay, and then I know I need to get that over there. Here we go. Nice. Oh, there's also some right there. Well, that looks scary. Look at that. What is that? That almost looks like... What's that painting with all the stairs? You know, they used it like in Labyrinth. You know the ones I'm talking about? Did you know that you can hallucinate so intensely that it stops you from sleeping, but it's also part of falling asleep, so you're really doomed? I did not know that. That's terrifying. I love facts about humanity, but that is scary. Tell me more. Because that's crazy. Oh no! I wonder what playlist I could have possibly stolen this from. Who could totally play this on their stream all the time? Oh man, complete mystery. Escher, yes. Escher, that is the artist. I could not remember the name of the picture, but I did remember the artist's name. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, we gotta be careful with this because I don't want to accidentally, you know, fall down. That would be embarrassing. Okay, let's do this. Bop, bop. Gold, 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 gold. Ah, I was kind of hoping it'd be a bigger vein. But it's fine. Okay. The laugh. Yes. Yes. Everyone, the laugh on that sound would be, in fact, my friend Naughty Norse there. Listen to her wonderful laugh whenever I follow or someone follows me. Really hope this doesn't, like, drop me. Okay. I was terrible. I was running off.
Prometheus Mikey gifted a tier 1 sub to Amethyst.
Thank you so much for the sub. You're too kind. You are too kind. I was running off about 3 hours sleep in 3 days and couldn't sleep because I was hallucinating. Oh gosh, that's awful. Hold on a second. I'm just shifting my feet around. My ankle's falling asleep. I can't sit unless my legs are crossed. Okay. After your scream with a vinegar bottle, my hands and 1 foot are a white vinegar center. Ooh, I hate that smell. I hate that smell. Because of my ear, every month I have to rinse out my ear with a mixture of white vinegar and alcohol. It smells as wonderful as you think. And it's pretty uncomfortable. So, but hey, it keeps my ear clean. And it's better than Q-tips. So, that's a benefit. What biome is this even in? Wooded Badlands. Wooded Badlands are weird. Okay, now we get to go up. Ear mite treatment. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically ear mite treatment. Yeah, gotta love it, right? This is a great song. E, quackity. Okay, this is not the way up. Though to be fair, there's not really a way up, so. Up. Cervero. At the dentist I worked at before this job, we had hand sanitizers that smelled like vinegar and straight up rotten eggs. Ugh. Ugh. That is gross. And then also, like, people are like, I know you guys wear gloves, but also you're putting your hands in people's mouths. Like, what if the taste rubs off? Can you imagine licking that? Gross. Gross. Icky. Okay, let's block this gold real quick. But okay. Raw. Okay, so we got 26 blocks. We're definitely going to still need more. Boop. Yeah. Ew. Ew. Used it because it was cheap. Wonder why it was so cheap. Because it was so uniquely scented. That's scary. Don't even care that there's gold in there. Not doing it. Do. Thanks whoever was in charge of ordering that hand sanitizer, sulfur water. I mean, they're probably okay with the sulfur then, because, like, you know, rotten eggs and sulfur. Okay, what is this counted as? Wooded Badlands. I'm guessing the gold rate is still the same, even if it's wooded Badlands. I'm going to assume that it's the same, so we're going to go down. We're going down. We're going to find out. Okay, we're 85. We need to get to 32. Poetic justice. You're right. You're right. It is certainly that. We have a snake repellent at work that's environmentally friendly. And, like, it doesn't hurt snakes, but it smells horrible. And one of the things it has in it is, in fact, sulfur. So, it smells like ass. It does smell like ass. Oh, she never had to use the Satan's piss on her hands. I mean, that sounds about right. Gosh, managers and front office people, am I right? They just kind of suck. Ugh. Gold! Okay, we get this. Ooh, more gold. There's a clip that I love that's from... Do you guys remember the show where they would smell things in complete darkness that they couldn't see, and they had to try to guess what they were smelling? First of all, that sounds fake to me. Oh, stair number? We didn't. Okay, so it's very funny. I kind of want to see if I can find the clip for it, because it's really funny. Actually, I might. I don't care. There's a clip from it where they're smelling something in the dark, and they have to guess. And if they guess correctly, it lights up and it like dings. It's like correct dings. And one of the contestants is told to smell someone's butt. And then they're like, "Oh, I know that smell. I know that smell." It's called Total Blackout. And he's like, "Oh, it smells like ass." They're like, "Correct." Okay. Let me see if I can find one that's not super long, because it is very funny. Okay, I did find it. Hold on a second. Let me switch this. Let me pause Spotify real quick. And then switch it over. Let me do this. Turn on the sound. Make sure you guys can hear it. Nope, it's not catching the... Oh, there might actually not be any sound, so hold on.
Okay, Eddie, you're in position. It's time for you to smell item number 1.
You hear it? Good.
Spray paint? The first box, oh my God, I smelled like chemicals, and I was getting high for a second.
Okay, Eddie, get in position for item number 2.
That smells like garbage. Oof. I don't know what that is, but it's making me what? I never smelled anything like that in my life. Well,
I'm gonna try to skip ahead to where I'm skipping ahead. This was on live TV, guys. This was on TV, on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I know the smell. That smells like ass. Nailed it!
His face when he gets it correct. Look at this. His poor face. So, like, I quote this all the time whenever someone says smells like ass. I'm like, smells like ass. Correct. Ding. It's just like this poor guy lives in my head rent free. But yeah, so let's put Minecraft back up. Boop. Fun times, fun times. I quote that all the time. It lives in my head completely and utterly rent free. Because who does that? Who thinks, you know what would be good about a TV show? Let's have someone sniff someone's butt and then guess it. Like, what the heck kind of consent do you have to sign for something that nonsensical? Like, what were they? I'd say what were they sniffing, but it's pretty obvious what they were sniffing. Gosh. Oh, music. Just realized I have that turned off. Turn that on. Turn that off. There we go. Everything's as it should be. Imagine working being told, yeah, you gotta let some strangers sniff your butt. And it's like, again, that was on Sci-Fi. That was a TV show that aired in the middle of the day on cable TV. Weird. I don't even know what to say about it. But yeah, it lives in my head. Paint thinner. Definitely at least that. Unfortunately, you can't get paint thinner for free. Like you can get the samples. Shame. Shame. Okay, down we go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I had an interesting weekday yesterday, since we're talking about interesting smells. So where I work, there are... Okay, well, we're not doing that. Nope. Where I work... Poop fountain. Yep, she knows what this is going to. Where I work, there's a bunch of different public restrooms that people from the public can come in and use, right? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we're going to turn this way. And we're going to go. So the public can use them, right? That is what my job is. The Twitch update. And now it keeps freezing. Oh, no. Yeah, I heard people were having trouble with the Twitch app. I am so sorry. Like, I know people were complaining about it on Phil's stream earlier, that they were having troubles with it. I don't know enough about how the app works to help. Oh no, a ghost. But because we have the public restrooms have to be cleaned, and the easiest way to do that is to be able to just basically spray everything down with sanitizer and cleaner, like multiple times a week. And this means that there is a drain right at the bottom of the floor. Okay, this is as low as I need to go. There's a drain on the floor. Well, this drain goes directly into the sewer. Like, that's just where the water drains into. It drains into the sewer. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way around the stairs so I won't miss where they are again. But this means if something gets clogged up, it's going to come up from the drain, right? So guess what happened? Someone flushed something that they definitely weren't supposed to flush. We don't know what it was. We never found it, but it caused all of this poop flow to come out of the toilets, out of the drains in the floor, get all over the floor at like 7 a.m. I wake up, I'm getting a phone call from my job because I'm the manager there, and they're like, hey, yeah, this is happening. We probably want to call a plumber. And let me tell you, I'm very grateful that I don't have a sense of smell, because it was bad enough with my poor sense of smell. Poor Naughty Norse in here who works with me literally has an actual decent sense of smell, and she was suffering. She was suffering a lot. I missed a gold. Hold on a second. Let me grab this and then I'll go grab that. I missed a gold. Wait. Was it over here? I did miss a gold. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got it. Appreciate the save there. But yeah, poor Naughty Norse was suffering all day long because it wasn't a quick fix. Oh no. Could not be a quick fix. Instead, I don't know why I just opened up what I just closed. Why did I do that? Instead, it took forever for them to get it all fixed. And then once it was fixed, they had to clean it. Because, you know, there's poop on the floor. You can't just open the bathroom. I mean, you can, but you're going to be an asshole if you do that. So everything had to be cleaned and sanitized, which took a while because one person, well, two people, but even still. So they had a fun little morning. Oh, and then the head of maintenance. I feel so bad for him. Before he even called me and telling me that he would quit. You say that, and I totally understand it, but it is their job to clean the bathrooms. It would make me sick too, but that is what they signed up for. They are paid to do that. That is part of their job. And a lot of it they could spray down. Like, they didn't have to touch it. They had the sprayer. But the poor head of maintenance, he was trying to fix it to see if he could fix it or figure out what the problem is without calling the plumber. And when he did, he was like trying to plunge at it, and the liquid came up and splashed him in the face. Oh, he told me that, and I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. And literally everyone who has heard that has said what Naughty Norse had just said right there. Everyone that heard that said, I would have left for the day. Jim, who is my manager, who worked maintenance before he was a manager, said that. He said, I would have left for the day. My current head of maintenance is just, I adore him. I appreciate him so much. I would never have asked like anything of him, but like, I appreciate his dedication, because he just literally shrugged it off. He's like, it's part of the job. And I'm like, I'm still sorry. Zombie groans. Can you not groan? Have you considered being groan intolerant? My dude. Oh, I'm groan intolerant. Yeah. I would have sent him home. He literally was just not bothered by it, though. Huh. Cave right there. Not doing that. We'll go this way. Like, it was so much damage. I appreciate him cleaning up all the mess afterwards, because, oh gosh, it was gross. And then it's so funny. So before I started working at this job, I worked as a substitute teacher. I've mentioned that before. And one of the new hires, I can get rid of this. one of the new people we hired, turns out I was a substitute for him when he was in middle school because he's younger. I think he's 19 now. And I didn't remember him. I don't remember most of the students, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't remember them individually. But I didn't remember him. And then he told me that he used to be, hold on. No one redeemed water, but I'm running out of words to speak. But he told me that he was one of those kids that would like be in the band and constantly like tapping on the. Oh, okay. Well, now you redeemed it. Okay, now you redeemed it. Okay, that's 2 hydrates. Okay, so here's warning for anyone who doesn't like mouth noises. There's going to be mouth noises. So 1 hydrate is. Okay, you guys are going to make me have to pee. Okay, so that makes 3. Oh gosh. Okay, 4. Okay. We're going to do the second one now. Third one. Whitney, I'm coming for your kneecaps. That's 5th. Okay. What was that? That was the 3rd one, so the 4th one. How dare y'all? Okay, 5th one. This is going to be the first stream I'm going to have to stop to go pee. 6th one. Whitney, please. Whitney, please. 7. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to go disable that 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to go disable that. There's going to be a cooldown on that. Give me a second. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see, limit per stream, per user per stream. Everyone gonna get. Boom. How many is that? 8, 9. Okay, so I got 2 more. Okay, 2 more. How dare you? Okay, 9. So 2 more. Okay, ready? More mouth noises. Ugh. And 1 more. Theoretically. I said it so everyone could get 2. Oh, I'm well hydrated. This is going to be the first stream I have to go pee in. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. This is going to be the one that has the first pee break. I'm glad you guys are all one to jump on the bit. You guys are great at using, like, committing to the bit. I commend you on that. But that was a lot of water. Okay, you know what? I was literally just complaining to someone yesterday? I think I was just complaining to Whitney, Naughty Norse there. Yeah, please, everyone else hydrate as well. Everyone else hydrate as well. I think I was just complaining to her, saying, like, even though I have my nice water bottle, I hardly ever drink it all the way through because I don't remember that it's there. Give us the Jack Black Minecraft impression potty break. Oh, man. Just to make Tumblr didn't eat it, did you get the Hoglin AU? Hoglin AU. I don't think I got that one, no. I don't remember that one. Feel free to send it again, because I don't remember that one. Was that today when I told you about the drink? Okay, yeah, so, well, you fixed that problem. I'll just get all my water I need for the week on Fridays, apparently. Also, I'm off on the 9th, so I'm going to watch you play and drink with you. Oh, that's cool. Actually, that'd be fine. If you wanted to, I was considering, having a online chat for my mods. So if you guys wanted to tease me while I do poorly at, speedrunning, you could just pop into the voice chat. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things set up. Go away, eerie noise. Haven't been making backpacks. It was last week. I don't remember it. I'll have to see. Because I didn't get it or I completely missed it. Either way, I will check on that. Yeah. Weekend, but not the night. We'll see. Backups, autocorrect. Yeah, totally go ahead and send it to me because I don't recall that one. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to try to I have some fun things in mind for the drunk speedrun because I've said this once. I'll say it again. I don't watch speedrunning. I don't actually know how it works. I'm planning to like watch a bunch of videos next week to figure it out. I will double check. It could be that I got it and then I just didn't see it. So I'll double check on that. Cool, another cave. Yeah, I will check to see if I have it because it might be that I have it. And I'll let you know. I'll message you back. I can't tell you how tempted I am to just go in the caves. Okay, temptation gone. Temptation immediately gone. No temptation. Will you stream until you finish die or stop at your usual time? I feel like it's going to depend on how the stream is just going. I'll be perfectly honest. I would very much like to finish it, but as someone who neither watches that sort of content and like doesn't often beat Minecraft worlds in general, just kind of plays in them. I mean, I have, but just not often. We'll see how it goes. But I very much want to actually... 1, 2, 3. I very much want to actually beat a speedrun. I think that would be fun. 1, 2, 3. But I have some ideas to keep it interesting, even if I don't play well. I considered, like, you know, maybe doing a channel point redemption for shots, but after the redemption for the hydrates, I think that might be bad. I think that's not a great idea. I think I love myself more than that, so we will not be doing that. We might do something else, but I would have to give everyone 1 if I did something like that. Okay. Let's do this and this. Then we're going to do this. Lapis. Okay, and do this. And get rid of that. Yeah, I would have to put some kind of limit on it. But I have some other ideas as well. Sips of alcohol, mix of choice instead of hydrate. We could do that. I definitely wouldn't do full-on shots because that would be a mistake with you guys. You guys commit to the bit too hard. Or maybe just the right amount. Who could say? Gold! Okay, just the 1. But it will be interesting. Sips instead of shots to avoid alcohol poisoning. Yeah, guys, I don't want to go to the hospital. I have good insurance, but I'd rather not use it. All things considered. Feel like that's not... How do I explain that? Being like, yeah, sorry, I was doing a Minecraft drinking competition. Not a drinking competition. Just drinking for Minecraft. Make it water shots. That's true. I could add in water shots in between the alcohol. That's a smart idea. Boop. I nearly died to water once. In a drowning sort of way, or you just drank too much water at once sort of way? Boop. Okay, we're not going in the scary. We're not doing the spooky. Drink every time I die in the game. Oh, I'm not doing that. You're playing Bloodborne. I'm not doing that. My sister once did a drinking game to the latest Manhunt video. We took a shot anytime someone said, come here. I had to lean on the wall. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you would have been, like, stumbling. Take a shot for Herobrine. He took a shot for you. Oh, my gosh. Technically twice, but once that is actually relevant to discussion. Okay, yeah. Like, about the water. Yeah, I've never been water intoxicated. Like, I know what it is, and I've heard people talk about it. And I know it can be very dangerous. I've never drank enough water to ever had to worry about that. Oof. Fun times was terrible. Gosh, you guys have the opposite problem of me. I'm over here, like, not drinking enough water, and you guys are out there, like, drinking too much water. And like I say, I don't drink enough water. Water's the only thing I really drink, besides occasional coffee. Oh, hey, new fear unlocked. I mean, I really wouldn't be too worried about, like, feel like, and you guys who have actually done it, you would have to, like, really be trying to drink too much water to, like, have water intoxication. Like, it takes a lot of water, I would think. Because I chug water sometimes. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you do have to be trying. So there, don't be worried, Amethyst Fox. You're not going to be, like, chilling and drinking your delicious glass of ice water. As long as you're not like, hey guys, watch this. And decide to chug, I don't know, one of those plastic tub things that go in the water dispensers at your dentist office. Like, don't pretend like you're in an episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy and put your mouth around one of those and just tip it back. Yeah, 5 liters in 2 hours. Ooh. One time my sister and a friend had a water drinking competition at youth group. When we got home, made her eat buttery crackers. Oof. I forgot the exact number. I was so curious. I did the math. Yeah, that's a lot of liquid. I mean, your mom's probably smart for that. When I had it and it was mild compared to what it could have been, it was because I had a toothache and the only thing that soothed it was holding water by it. So I drink a lot of water. That makes sense. Okay, and then go this way. We had so much luck earlier. Oh, guys, you're going to have an ad start in 1 minute. 1 minute till ads. Letting you guys know now. 1 minute till ads. Okay, I think honestly I might go back up top and see if I can't wander around more and find some gold that's just easy to spot, because we got a lot of luck with that. Right? So that might be a good play. Okay, so it's not night up there. We'll go give that a try. Oh gosh. I've never heard it. How many of us are there without subs? Thanks to the generosity of chat. I am not sure. And like, seriously guys, thank you so much for the subs. I really appreciate it. But I did want to give people a heads up on the ads, because that would be a great time for a bathroom break, or to get your own water or beverage of choice, or to, you know, just go and pet your cat. Give your cat a little smooch on the head. Ads are great for that. Little head smooching. Okay, so we're moving on, guys. We're going to go see if we can find another hole that will have some gold at the bottom of it. Crystal light. Heck yeah. Raspberry lemonade. We used to get, I think, exactly that flavor in middle school. They would sell them for kids, and they had to stop selling them for kids because a lot of kids got it in their idea, like it got it into their heads that, oh, you know what? We should sniff this like it's drugs. So they would put it on the table and sniff it up their nostrils. So we started to not be able to have Crystal Light. fun facts. Let me dismiss that. The ads are playing currently. The links, children, go. Want a story concept, since that's what I contributed to chat? Absolutely. Let's go. Let me. Oh, I just saw the what the feck about the crystallite. Yeah, that's totally what they do. But yes, give that story concept. I want. That's not what I want. I want this. Give me my sword. Okay, that's not too bad. Bop, bop, bop. Why is that not going? Bop, bop. There we go. Oh, another big hole. Superhero AU, let's go. Successful heroes start seeing visions of the people they couldn't save, as in memories. Ooh. I did absolutely yoink this song from a certain Birdman's playlist. I see gold. Man, I'm thinking about superhero AU. I'm thinking about it. First person memories whenever they fall asleep of the people they couldn't save. Oh no. The drama, the trauma. Oh, but there's a cave right there. Who knows what could pop out of it? Not worth it. Oh my gosh. I'm honored. I am honored. Guys, I am honored. Might as well call me Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, because I'm honored. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for popping up. I appreciate it. It makes it more fun. Starts with a single girl, one he saw die, and it only grows. Oh man. That's sad. Because it's not like he's like not trying to save them, but like people are only human. You stay up till 3. You guys, you just gave me all that water and now I'm gonna burst into flames because you guys are just being too nice. For me, it's just Lynn and my girlfriend. Aww. I'm gonna just have to like ignore chat. You guys are being nice. But wait, I want fun superhero AU, so. Carry happy tears, avoid body break. Some of the dreams are rare, a single dream before the person is gone. Some keep coming back again and again. Oh no. Am I not gonna get lucky with another big hole? Besides this one, I'm not going in that one. I'm a coward. I'm a coward, and that's how I've survived this world this long. Mirrored. Mayored. A mayored. Let's just pronounce that word completely incorrectly. And up we go. Knowing vaguely that there was someone he couldn't save, he's been trained to push that, trained to make, oh my gosh. He's been trained to push past that, trained to make sacrifice, but the longer it goes, oh no! What kind of dirt is this? What kind of dirt are you? I'm gonna guess you're just regular dirt. Okay, careful of no holes. No falling into holes, because there's a big, like, crevice beneath. See, like, I've been able to survive since February. Oh, it's coarse dirt. Of course it's coarse dirt. He knows they're real. He can verify he has they're real. Oh, gosh. Of course it's coarse dirt. Of course I knew that. Of course it is. It's just par for the course that I would know that. Right? But I was trying to find the highlight text reward. I think it's on there. I think there's a highlight text reward. I don't think I took that off. I did add a Pedro channel reward. It's not like the memories are bad. Most of the time they're happy, triumphant time with loved ones, but they're gone and he's grieving over and over again for people he doesn't know. Oh no. I'll put it on this. Instead of post-traumatic stress disorder, he's getting ghost-traumatic stress disorder. The realization never really goes away even when he dreams, but it hits him every time he wakes up. Oh no. This Badlands is huge. It's a good thing I have the coordinates written down for home, otherwise I would never figure that out. I wonder if we'll ever find that spot I nearly died at. Can I make a guess for where this story is going, or sit tight and wait? I mean, I feel like that's going to be up to Viridian Ghost here. Living up to their spooky name. Starts making mistakes, sleep deprivation for one thing. He doesn't want to dream, and that's easier when you don't sleep. Feel free to guess. Ooh, part of his power, some kind of curse. I wonder if we'll ever find that spot where that, because I had like 6 saddles. Just keeping out for like a lot of weirdly piled dirt. Because I remember, like, I nearly died to a creeper. And I, like, did a dirt tower into the sky. I'm very high up. I don't think I'm going to find any more holes. Ooh, that would be cool, developing the powers of the people he saved. There's 1 gold. A singular gold. Looking about. Where'd the single gold go? Oh, it's down there. Okay, we're just gonna get down here. You know, if I ever need sand, I guess I know where to go. Like if I need to make glass. Let's see. I love the story. Yes, thank you, Viridian, for telling the story. Cactus! I can trade for glass. That is true. That is true. But if I ever want to build something with glass, then I need like an insane amount of it. Oh gosh, I need to watch where I'm walking. He can't even verify, can't tell anyone. There's no mechanism for it that he knows of. No reason for why it's even happening. Maybe he's making it all up, even with even the proofs. Maybe he's wrong. Oh gosh. The self-doubt. We go this way. Okay, I remember when I nearly died. Got so close to death. The Badlands were next to a normal desert. And then he gets a dream. It's of a victim. It's a recurring one, but it's about their loved ones. Ooh, there's a village. Maybe, I don't think they'll have any gold, but you know. There's gold. Grab this. There we go. Ah. Oh, wait, it's a temple? I did grab all that gold, right? Yes. Oh, there's also that. We're gonna go. I don't know about doing the temple yet, because I want to. Actually, what does it take to make one of the brushes? The archaeology brushes. This person left something behind. Someone, 2 kids who are deeply traumatized and on the run and will never enter any system meant to keep them safe, not when they could be split up. Oh, and the person chasing them could find them. Copper stick feather. I don't think I have any copper on me. I left it all behind. We'll just have to come back for the suspicious sand. Okay, let's go over here and do the ruined portal. Hero has to act. It's the one time he actually saves someone, he leaves the word. Have certain he's insane. Oh gosh. Wonder if this will have a god apple on it. Let's get the gold first. Make sure there's no lava like right under it. Oh. I need to go to bed, but I can't just leave in the middle of story time. Association can't exactly stop him, but they don't exactly try either. Everyone knows he's been struggling, and it's mental health leave. Oh, I didn't even look for the chest. Right, I didn't even look in it. Do we get a gapple? We don't, but we do get gold. I think we'll put it there. Gets a dream from the kids. Meanwhile, the hare is actively hunting down every last he can find in dreams. Dream for the kids. F3. Screenshot. So when I come back later. Remember the TNT? Yeah, I know. You're literally just looking around the outside. Something terrible at sad endings. His powers count them struggling to survive again and again. People he's trying to save as him failing. Oh no, so the kid is not dead. Where Where are my torches? There they are. Boop. Boop. Hope I didn't just trigger that. Okay, great. It did not. Okay, I need to... What do I gotta get rid of? I guess these 4 lapis. There we go. Is it night already? Jeez. Here, Dad, potentially haven't worked on everything since its concept. But it sounds really good. It's super interesting. I love it. There we go. Such a good story. Agreed, agreed. Well done, Viridian. You are an excellent storyteller. I loved it. Thank you for sharing it with us. Potentially a curse. It first started when he saw that first girl die. Oh, man. Okay, what do we got in here? More gold. Thank you, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I do kind of want the saddle, but we don't have enough room. Don't have enough room. Don't have enough room. Okay, we'll have to come back for the saddles. Unfortunately. Yeah. But up we go. Unblock smelted gold. Boop. One more space. Oh, it stops when they kill the villain or retires. Ooh. And later on, we can come looking for suspicious sand. I keep thinking that's an Enderman. Could be the villain's power entwined and the villain's curse and victim's power entwined to make it. Ooh. Oh, for saddle. Yeah, but there were 2 saddles. I want all of them. I mean, we can go and get it. I wanted to get all of them, though. Let me finish fixing my chair, which is why I paused. Here we go. Boop, boop. Back down to get saddle. And then I guess we could get a horse. We could get a little horsey. Which one of you had a saddle? Oops. Oops. Saddle. Or a camel, you're right. I forgot about camels. Okay. Now let's head back to the Badlands because we've got a little bit distracted. We're still looking for gold because we still don't have enough gold. Not by a long shot. Camus! Was that the hero would have a dream of someone alive he hadn't failed to save yet. He got there eventually. Aww. And up and up and up. Bop, bop. Yes, Viridian. Oh, bunnies! Baby bunny, don't kill yourself, please. Please, baby bunny, don't kill yourself. No! Oh no, they're just, I love the bunnies, but they're terrible. Keep an eye out for desert villages. Can do. Okay. I'm gonna change the song really quick. I like the song, but want something else. Sure, we'll take the Naruto song. Bunnies in Minecraft, oh, that is the worst. Look at that. I love bunnies, but gosh. Dripstone for infinite lava. I can get that at another point. Yeah, right now I don't have too much inventory space. Any gold right here at the front? No. I actually have started putting all the VODs on the channel. I got really behind, so like I think I just finished up the VODs for March. But I've been trying to remember to put them on it. Okay. Looking for big holes in the Badlands that will give me gold, so I don't have to strip mine. Let's go. That's not a hole. That's at best a dip. A slight divot. Like someone dropped their spoon and it made a slight dent in the floor. Okay, up we get. Bop. Bum bum. Also, this place has to be huge since I still haven't found the place I nearly died at. The hero fic, Out for Blood? Yes. Eventually I will get back to that one. I do like Out for Blood quite a bit. It's very My Hero Academia. Now that My Hero Academia is over, seems a good time to work on it again, though I'm still sort of stuck on vampires in my brain. The whole thing spawned from someone mentioning how flashbacks of background characters were terrible at making you care about them. Oh, and then I had approximately 3 seconds of free time, so story idea. Yes, I like that. Because you're right. Like, there'll be these background characters that don't get fleshed out, but they try to get you to invest yourself in them. I can't wait for the next TBTF to see how long Techno can keep free. Honestly, like, every time someone's like, oh, I can't wait for the next chapter, I just want to like do that meme, like, me too, and where it's like doing a toast and it's like, gosh, I've told myself, oh, hole. I've told myself I'm not allowed to post the next chapter until I get to a certain point in the plot, because otherwise I'll keep dilly-dallying at other parts of the plot. But it's just making the chapter so long, guys. I might give up soon. You just go ahead and post a sizable chunk. Because it's like, it's going to be such a long chapter if I don't. To Be Truly Free is the one where my updates about tormenting. I love doing memes. I love doing memes about what I'm writing because it's a nice little break from writing. Is going to do a silly meme on Meme Generator. Oh gosh. And like I was writing the other day and I was like trying to figure out a plot point because it's like I know what I wanted to happen, but then it's like there's a wall in the way and I got to figure out how to get over the wall. Like metaphorically, there could be a wall, but metaphorically a wall. And then I just struck by inspiration, it's like, ah, yes. Oh, I could do the thing. Let's break this. So fun. But like, there's a wall, and you got to figure out how to get over it, or you have to figure out how to get through it or under it. It's like, you need to be on the other side. How do you get to it? And I just was struck by inspiration. I'm like, oh man, that's horrible. I love it. The trauma. Come on, gold. Where are you? Where are you, gold? Finally decided to write one of my AA ideas I had, since there's so many ideas for someone to steal them from me. So it's been going. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm proud of you. It's always hard starting a new idea. That's a cursed tree. More lava. Honestly, there are too many ideas for me to keep them. Heck yeah, put them out in the universe. Write them yourself. You got this. I just clipped Lynn looking at the big hole. Which big hole? I really want to know. But heck yeah, holes. Looking for gold. Techno really went from frying pan to fire into... yeah. He's going from, like, frying pan to fire to, like, the burning infernos of hell. Like, he keeps popping out of situations. Oh, that one. That clip of me looking in the hole. The companion one-shot to be truly free. Oh, yeah. I wrote that at one point. When did I write that? Specifically, I wrote that alongside the chapter, when it first mentions the time, like when Technoblade first has his first like dream about the time he ran away. That's when I wrote the companion piece, the Taste of Freedom. Yee. So it's been there for a little bit. But hey, new food for you. Okay. Please totally send me, like, I love the ideas in my Ask Box, even if I don't, immediately post them. I love them. Though, again, that last one had me tearing up a little bit before I could go to bed at night. So often that makes it worse. Like, I get world building idea and then I can't write because no plot. Then I talk to people and suddenly plot. I just want our boy to be safe and happy. Well, I plan for To Be Truly Free to have around 50 chapters, so he's got a way to go. He's got a way to go, unfortunately. Actually, one second. I don't want to lose that clip. I want it. Copy current address. I want it. I'm gonna just put it here so I can find it later. Pog. Back to game. I love when techno is in pain. Granted, it only works when people talk back. And I maybe hate making new counts for things with a passion. You would think Lynn would know. Listen. It's definitely going to be 50 chapters, all right? It's definitely going to be 50 chapters. I get it. Talking back can be also intimidating. I get that. Talking back can... That's why I end up joining Discords, and then I talk the first day and then almost never again because I get nervous. How do you intend to finish Blood in one chapter? So here's the thing. Chapter 2 actually got cut off before I planned to, actually planned for chapter 2 to end, because I was running out of time and I wanted to post it. So chapter 2 should have been longer. So chapter 3 is just going to get the sweeter than honey treatment, where it's very long. Bye, Tori. See you next time. Bye, Tori. Bye-bye. Have a good night or morning or whatever time it is for you. Bye. Bitten by the 3-chapter curse. Yes, it comes for all of us. It comes for all of us. But I think I've done it with Out for Blood, and I think I've done it with, even though I've not written a single letter in Road Trip Chapter 3, I think it'll be coming out in 3 chapters. Pretty fairly certain. It was just supposed to be a one-shot. Silly, goofy one-shot. Have a great time zone. That's a good way to put it. Ooh. Okay. I haven't seen any gold in a while, so we're going to go back underground. I'm going to go quickly, so no more scary zombies. Boop, boop, boop. In case you guys want my cords, boop. Trying to write my first AU that I sent Lynn. Now it's 3 fix. AO3 names, yes. Feel free to share your AO3s in here, guys. That's totally fine with me. An organ in my body has decided to hurt. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about your organ. I'm sorry about your organ. I'm sorry about your... it's probably not your skin, right? The organ hurting is probably not your skin, so... kudos. Not skin. Let's put this down so that we can get the coal blocks. Okay. Then we just had the perfect amount of coal. Yes. Hello, banana. But yeah, totally share that whenever you feel like publishing it, if you feel comfortable with it. Pop. Okay, we can get this out of the way now. One username for everything. I really wish I had done that. I have not done that. I have so many usernames for so many different things. Pop. But then again, Linjamin was taken so many places, so even if I did want to change things away from Clean Linens, I couldn't use it. Though I'm very tempted to steal the Linjamin Twitch name. Because here's the thing. If you don't use... if you have a name on Twitch and you don't use it for a certain amount of time and someone else wants to use it, like you're not using, like at all, you're not going, hey, this is a good choice. You're not going in and watching streams. You're not conversing in chats. You're not doing anything like that. Twitch will actually, if you don't use it and someone messages them like, hey, this is an inactive account, I want it. Well, there's a cave below me. Can I have this username? If they can prove that you're inactive, they can give you that username. And I have noticed that the Linjamin username is pretty empty. So I'm like, I could have, maybe, potentially, possibly, could be mine. But then I have to actually do that. Probably not going to do that. I've missed a lot. At least it's not my appendix again. Yes, I feel like if something happened to your appendix once, it's not going to happen again. I caught a cold and my sick adult brain is like, focus on the buttons. Nobody will look at the buttons, but they are important. I mean, buttons are pretty important. Your sick brain was right on that. Fever-induced button anxiety is, you know, top 5 symptoms for most sicknesses, you know? Like, they don't talk about it at the doctor, but button anxiety, fever-induced button anxiety, it's truly, truly the #1 symptom. You can't let Big Pharma trick you into it being something else, okay? You got to make sure it's the button-induced. Button-induced. That just sounds like you press a button. Button-induced fever. Yes, the button-induced fever. Okay, got new coal. What level we at? 75. Keep going. Doo-doo. Light that up. Actually, what we might do is do this, do this. Oh, did too many. There we go. A few more torches. Current sub goal. I have to come up with a new sub goal now. Any ideas are totally welcome on what we could do for our next sub goal. Because obviously we're not just going to do drunk speedruns every time. I feel like I would become an alcoholic if I did that. At least the liquor store down the street would probably think I was an alcoholic. And my liver would probably not thank me. You got to take care of your liver. As we've discussed, sometimes your organs just dislike you, and I don't really want to piss off my organ. Live thick reading? We could do something like that. Like a read by the author type thing? That could be fun. Coal. It could be fun. With the voice changer. Ooh, a craft stream like crocheting. That could be fun. Oh my gosh, I'm on my functions. Oh wait, I missed something. Oh, never mind. I did not missing. Crochet could be fun. I would have to think up a fun project. I could make some kind of like an amigurumi. I've never done that before, but it seems pretty simple. I'm still in the Badlands. Yes. 62. Got some depth left. Up, 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 up. Ooh, a multiplayer game could be fun. Yes, that definitely could be fun. I would have to think about different games that we could possibly do. Because, like, I feel like there's a little too much of a lag for Jackbox. Unless I just cut down on the lag. Not lag, the delay. It's not lag, it's intentional. It's built in. Lag is what we call a delay that wasn't intentional. Down we go. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Could also be a PC game. Yes. Like Dead by Daylight. I am terrible at that. That would be very funny. That would be very, very funny. We could also do like there's a couple of different options. I'm going to write these down. Or just Hypixel. We could do Hypixel. We could do MCC Island. That's an option. I'm terrible at those. Maybe watch something scary. Oh, you guys. I'm a pansy. That would be entertaining for you guys. I would end up staying up all night because I'm a pansy. We could watch Spice Girl. We could watch the Spice World, the Spice Girls movie. Oh my goodness, how do you do a watch party? Oh, wait, actually on Twitch you can't do watch parties, can you? Not unless, the way Twitch watch parties work is everyone has to have Amazon Prime to be able to watch the watch party. And that kind of sucks. Oop, nope, up one. Not super fond of that. No scary thing. Yeah, yay capitalism. I would try to see maybe there's some way we can get around it. Maybe. I'm sure someone's come up with a way. A way that won't get me in trouble. Oh, I needed to go down one more. Yeah, they can all be different milestones. I'm definitely going to come back and through this clip to like get all of these ideas so I can like have multiple ideas, multiple ones for different goals in the future. Okay, and we need to be down here. I don't need that iron. We got to get through it. Okay, 1, 2, this way. Not. Dead by Daylight is best with a VC. I feel like that's with a lot of games like that, like cooperative games. Like you can play them without a VC, but it's often better to be able to have a VC. Not just because it helps you play better, but it just makes it a ton more fun when you can hear people screaming on the other end. You know what I mean? Especially like if they're being murdered. Or if they're being murked. Here we go. Okay, we can get rid of this. I keep forgetting that it's on the screen. We can play Among Us. That's a free game that everyone could play. Among Us, yes. 1, 2, 3. Me and Dead by Daylight telling killers they are incredibly rude. Excuse me, sir. That's not the intended purpose of that tool. If you would actually look up the instruction manual, you would find that what you're doing violates multiple safety regulations, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Please, Mr. Killer, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I'm baby. I'm baby. You can't kill me, please. Pretty, pretty, please. I'm doing the best I can. It's just being so incredibly rude right now to me. Can't you see that it would be incredibly ill thought to bash my brains in? No, no, no. You can't do this to me. Come on now.
And that bit has now ended. He's putting me in the basement. Rude, rude, incredibly rude. Have you considered that maybe I want to break through the glass ceiling and you are putting me in the basement? That makes this incredibly sexist. Well, doing stuff like that. And now the song is about baby being killed.
Hey, mister? I don't want to close my eyes. Do you know where my daddy is? My daddy, he went out and mom disappeared. Yes, you're obviously a bandit. Could you please put me down? I really don't want to go up on this wall. Mom says I'm not supposed to go up on this wall. Mom says it's dangerous. Mom says I might fall. Sir, please, I want my mom. Where's my nanny? It's a little high. Can you not? Can you not?
I always imagine drop kicking the baby off the top of the castle. I mean, I just sort of imagine him just dropping it all dramatic and stuff, but drop kicking it would certainly be very funny. Yeet. 1, 2, 3. I mean, might as well see how much distance he can get, because he's about to travel a large distance to get home. I think we've been infected by animatics personally. Probably. To be fair, there's just so many good ones. There's some. I was just about to say, like, where's all the gold? Found some. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. How many gold is that? We got 48. Nice. Bop. Go this way. Other concept without nearly the amount of thought put into it as the other. A completely normal human moves into the house formerly owned by a witch. Unfortunately, the local underground community of fancy creaser and cryptids are not informed about the change in residences. Oh no. That is fun. That's like super fun. That's gonna be turning in my brain tonight. It's gonna be turning around in my brain tonight. I can already feel it. I feel it. Okay. Oh, I hope I have a dream about that tonight. Yes, more gold. Gimme. Oh, I'm gonna need to do this with the gold. Raw. Boop. We're gonna go to this and bop, bop, bop. Steal the idea, take the ideal, type it down, and your journey to the dark side will be complete. Heck yeah, I hate journeying. I'm glad it'll be complete soon because, gosh, gas prices, man. God, you just can't. The journey to the dark side just takes too long. I can't do this at $3.29 a gallon. Like, come on now. Though it's funny, the other day there was a gas station near me that did like a 4-hour sale, and all of their gas was $2.38 from the time of 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I almost went and got it, but then I'm like, I saw it. And people were like lined up to get in there. And I'm like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I'll run through more gas than I'll get. Your fix have given you a lot of mileage, that's for sure. But it was nearly 4 near my home last week. It's awful. Wouldn't be so bad if we had a public transport system worth a damn. Then I wouldn't have to worry about gas prices. I could just go on a train. I could go on a train or I could go on a bus and I wouldn't have to worry about stupid gas prices. But no, we have to let the oil lobbyist win. Okay, let me do this. It's so expensive. Bop, 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 bop. Gas is dumb. I want public transport. Exactly. I'm tired of spending, like, I guess on average it's going to be like maybe... I'm trying to think of like how much. I usually can go like 2 weeks without filling up my tank. So it's probably going to be like $15 a week, I guess, to get gas. Nice, more gold. And it's like what? I'm sure I could get a bus pass for like cheaper than, what is that? $60 a month. Like, come on now. There's just no buses for me to pass. Boop. Favor of more trains and better train regulations. Absolutely. Like, come on. I live in the city of Chattanooga. which is well known for the Chattanooga Choo Choo. And I can't even get a choo choo here. It's false advertisement. It's rude, is what it is. I want a choo choo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want choo choo when I want it. I want choo choo now. I want train everywhere. Chattanooga could so use like a public train, like Atlanta's MARTA. Atlanta's MARTA was fantastic. I loved using it. Okay, we're definitely not going into this, but I'm curious and want to look around. Okay, cool. Time to turn around. Boop, boop. Bup, 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 bup. Yes, I want trains that connect cities, but I also just want to be able to get around my city without having to set foot in a stupid vehicle. Like in a stupid car. Visiting relatives would be fantastic. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3. Just being able to get to work every day would be great. 2, 3. What we're going to do is actually, vampire hunters who team up with werewolves. The human civilians are told the werewolves join them as part of noble duty and natural enmity between werewolves and vampires, but the werewolves are actually forced into it from birth. Like 60 years ago, the vampire hunters killed as many werewolf packs as they could, kidnapped the babies. Ever since then, most werewolves have been raised by vampire hunters. There are many werewolves ran to the vampires for safety. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Ah, not what I meant to do. Like that a lot. They think they're the good guys, or they think they're palled with the good guys, but they're palled with their oppressors. I love that. I love that kind of trope. Oh, that's the wrong tool. I was about to say this should not be this slow. I really need to get a shovel. And then remember to have it on me. Don't even want this iron. I have so much iron. Nada. 1, 2, 3. What if vampires never knew and that's where the enmity came from? Ooh. Werewolf Techno is the biggest, strongest werewolf the hunters have ever seen since the Den raid, so of course he's a personal hound of the headhunter. Oh, Dream who has high expectations. I do adore that. I do adore that. Definition of abstinence just in my ear. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. Music I found on Spotify. I'm asexual with no sexual interests. You don't need to define it for me. I am the definition. Hey, ace hearts. Ah, gold. Oh, yeah. Ace hearts all over the screen. Let's go. Ace hearts everywhere. So many ace hearts. We love it. We love to see it. The ace hearts. Mwah. Mwah. Okay. Werewolves can be turned to vampires and become hellhounds. Hell yeah. but it's an excruciating process when the SPI are willing to let tech know, you know, you're willing to let them endure. I've noticed that I gravitate towards ace creators. Well, it's because our flag, for some reason, looks like a planet. We have 4 stripes. We have 4 stripes, and it looks like the planet Jupiter. So we have heavy gravity and pull people toward us. This is a genetic advantage we take advantage of. Aces do group together. It is true. Though I know at least a couple of people who are bi that pop in on streams. And I know a couple that are straight, so. Poor little wolf tech boy techno. Heck yeah! Ace girlfriends. Ace girlfriend. Where are... Ace poll. Oh. Sure, we could do an ace poll. Why not? Why not? Oh, can you only do like predictions? Gotta go, Tristy. It's fine. Have a good one, Tristy. I think you can't really do polls. You gotta do a... ace, so that... Okay. What we're just going to do... Well, it's gonna steal people's points. So we're gonna do an informal poll. I don't want to steal anyone's points. Bye, Tristy. On Tumblr? Yeah, I could do it on Tumblr afterwards. We'll totally do that. But there was a really... So before I got into Minecraft stuff, I was super big into Danny Phantom stuff, which we jokingly called the acest fandom on Tumblr because so many of the authors and people who enjoyed it were ace. That got a little bit thrown off when DPDC, like Danny Phantom and DC Comics AUs became big because people suddenly started... It brought in a new demographic. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But there was one person on there who did this really cool deep dive, and they did charts and everything of like what the most ace fandoms were. And they did this by looking at genfic, even though, you know, that's not completely accurate because people who are ace can still like non-genfic. That's not a thing. Like, just because you're ace doesn't mean that you only ever read genfic. That doesn't make any sense. But they did look at to see how many genfic were in each fandom at the time. And the 2 fics that had like a statistically significant amount of genfic, like not the highest number, but like a statistically significant amount of their fics being gen and platonic. The only 2 that had any kind of like statistic significance, so meaning it was more than one, oh gosh, what's the word? It was out of the range. The only 2 that had it were, at the time, DSMP, and the only one above it was Danny Phantom. Had more genfics, statistic. Like I've said statistically so many times, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Just percentage-wise, the one that had more genfics were Danny Phantom and DSMP. And those were the only 2 that were... what's the word? All I'm seeing is, like, the notation, and I know that's mu. 1 mu. What is the word? Enderman Voops, can you not do that? Hold on, I'm going to Google the word real quick. How far does... The statistical significance. What is the word I'm looking for? There is a specific... The p-value. I'm thinking about the p-value. The p-value, they were the only ones that had a p-value less than 0.05. Their p-value was the only one that made it statistically significant. Oh, there's an ad break. I forgot to warn you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was specifically trying to talk about the p-values. Because they did like actual stats on it and it was great. Really like Eldritch Danny crossover with identity reveal. I'm still utterly obsessed with Mortified. Like, Mortified by Five Rivers, like, lives in my brain. I loved the world building in that one. Oh, right, I just blocked that up. There were so many good fics. So many. But things did change when DC and DP, like, crossovers became more prevalent. Not in a bad way. Just it changed the way the fandom sort of does fic. There was much before the DPDC crossovers, there was much less shipping fic. There were also less shipping wars, but I'm not going to blame that on that. But there was also a lot more angst. Like, most things were focused on wump or angst, and then things sort of shifted a little bit with DC. Not in a bad way, just in a different way. You just have specific DP fic taste. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. If you like Eldritch Danny, same author as this one. Doesn't have King Danny in it, but the same author as Mortified. Loved is based on Eldritch Abomination, like Eldritch horror, like proper Lovecraftian horror. Loved, Loved. And I love that one. Oh my gosh, I sent Rivers so many asks about that one. There's so much shipping in DPDC. There is a lot of it, which is why most of it is not to my taste. I do love quite a few crossovers though. I just have to be very picky. Like you said, honestly love the Danny Phantom and Jason Todd or John Constantine. Those can be a ton of fun. Like a ton of fun. Haha. Where is my gold? How much gold have I gotten? I've gotten quite a bit. What's 36 times 9? Let's see. 6 times 9 is 54. 3 times 9 is 20. What is it? 27. So 270 plus 54. 270 plus 54 is going to be 324. 270 plus 54. 70, 80, 90. Yeah. 300. Yeah, 324, I think. There was one where OP Danny Universe hopped to DC and became a pizza delivery guy for funsies and confused the heck out of Justice League by making impossible deliveries. It was funny. I love that one. I don't think I've read that one. Though, to be fair, I got out of the habit of keeping up with the entire tag when I got absolutely absorbed into Technoblade fanfiction. Thank you, Shara, Anarchy, and Piglins, for... Literally, I remember the first Technoblade fanfiction I wrote. It was on January 2nd, and I had stumbled across Anarchy and Piglin's Phantom Pains of Dying, and I didn't sleep that night. I literally just sat and read. Gripped my brain and didn't let go. Eventually I'll finish maybe I had a whole like extended universe for Danny Phantom that I wanted to write, and then I wrote the first fic in that series and then just didn't finish it. So now there's like massive plot holes in that series, like that one fic I wrote, just because I planned for it to be explained later. I'm like, I would like the superheroes to be surprised that the Ghost King is a teenager, or Constantine giving a teenager the runaround. And the DPDC search results are like, I have Danny x Damien, Damie / Tim, Damie / Jason. If you like aging up, Danny / Bruce. I might have Danny / Dick in the back. Yeah, there's a lot of shipping. Which I am so glad for people. They are having so much fun. I hope they continue to have fun, but I'm not reading it. Okay, bop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, sticks. And do this. And then, oh, I made too many. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need that. Get your shipping out of my Chuck E. Cheese ball pit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bop. I do like, I love that AO3 has the filtering system, though. It makes it so great. I remember the old days of being on fanfiction.net. I remember not knowing what you were going to get into. That's how I accidentally stumbled onto porn when I was like 12. Because I was like looking for Naruto fanfiction. Was very confused. Very, very confused. I just wanted to know what was going on with my guy Sasuke, guys. The years and days of lemons and limes. Boop, 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 boop. I love crossovers where one character is drastically underestimated. They reveal their power later. I adore that. I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. I love when they're so underestimated and then they step up and they absolutely kick ass. It's the best thing ever. Still in the right biome? Yes. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, yeah, didn't it only let you tag one ship? It still exists. And it still only lets you tag one ship. And it doesn't let you add in characters that it doesn't see as official. So, like, say, since we're talking about Danny Phantom, a character that only had one speaking line and was barely named might not be taggable. Though you can, funny enough, tag Wes Weston on fanfiction.net because he got so popular that they petitioned and you can tag Wes Weston. Which is so funny to me. But yeah, like you could only tag one ship and you could only tag the characters that were official, and you only had about, what is it, 130 words, 130 characters to give for the description. Like it was super limited. And like people still use it. Oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts fanfiction. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I don't think I've ever read any fanfiction for it. I am though officially canon in Kingdom Hearts. Like me. This person here is canon in Kingdom Hearts because I did the Union Key thing where if you get enough of the Lux in Union Key, that your name is put in Kingdom Hearts 3. So that scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 where you have all the names that pop up during the, the scene where, Donald died in it, and then it has like the name of all these like random usernames next to it with like their factions next to it. If you got in a certain amount of Lux, your name gets put into that. And so my name is like, and it's my real name. I put my real name and my first name and then my last initial. Probably not smart, but I am technically canon to Kingdom Hearts. Boom. But yeah, I remember I grinded for that, and I don't even think I needed to be that stressed about it because a lot of names ended up in it. A lot of names. So I probably didn't need to stress about it as much as I did, and I also didn't need to spend as much money as I did. Oopsie. My bad. To be fair, Gacha doesn't get me, but becoming canon in Kingdom Hearts did, apparently. I just really wanted it. Oh. Let's see. Let's really quickly... We don't need the terracotta. There we go. But yeah, I did that in college, I think is when that contest was. Raw. Boop. There we go. Ooh, my fingers are hurting. My fingers are hurting. It took me 1 week and my fingers are out of practice. The weakness. So weak. Okay, bop. Show me the special music talent. Why is there so much gravel here? Ah. There we go. Oh, but I'm going to be annoying about Werewolf Techno again. He was deaf muzzled at a lot. Absolutely. Why do you think sometimes he'll say something and it sounds rude, but he says it in such a way that is like, was he really being rude? It's like he was, but if he was direct about it, he'd get muzzled. Oh. Poor puppy. Poor baby. Okay, now we go this way. And then we go this way. See, bop. We're still in Badlands, okay. Yes, Werewolf Techno. Yes, it was too small for him by design. If Dream was in a bad mood, it'd be one with spot. Oh no! 1, 2. His poor snout. His poor snout. This is not how you treat your puppy. I love it. And this way. Gosh, you know what that makes me want to reread? Well, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's it called? Fuck, what's it called? Oh my gosh. The author who did Saltation. Let's see, they did Saltation. They did... Oh my gosh. Why can I not remember this fic right now? It's one of my favorites. It makes me want to reread that one fic where, yeah, idly wool gathering. Yes. The one where they did where Technoblade is a baby blood god, but then the people who made him thought he was a weapon, and they give him to Kristen and Phil. Yes, I can't remember the name of it right now. They tend to name all of their fics in a very specific, like, naming pattern, which I adore. But talking about a muzzle reminded me of that. So yes, sanctification. Thank you. I love how they name their fics. And if they ever forgot, air quotes, take the muzzle off, then he's not getting fed. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. I'm gonna take notes. Taking notes. Sanctification. I also really like Sanguineness. Is it Sanguineness? Is that it? The one where he went with the Church of Blood to Phil's kingdom and befriends Child Wilbur, who's the prince. Sanguineness, that's it. More gold! Such a good one. Anything Idle. I've not read a single thing Idle Wood Gathering has written that I didn't enjoy. Though Saltation got dark, man. Like, oh, I loved it, but ooh, that's a heavy one. So dark. There's nothing diet dark about it. That's just, it was dark. It was good. Oh, loved it. Two, three. See if we got any more in there. We do. I'm so glad I dug that. I was considering not digging that because we just pulled gold and I'm like, I can go a few inches, but I'm glad I did that. The thanking Phil for the branding. Yes. Oh. The only fanfic I ever had to stop reading. Yeah. I didn't stop reading it, but it's also one that I'm not sure how often I can reread because it was very dark. It was so well done. Oh gosh, they do such a good job. But any one of their fics are good. They also did one that was like a vampire Phil fic. And there's like a war and he befriends like a teenage Technoblade who's like a teen soldier. Oh, that one's really good. Oh, kidnapping is not worth the complimentary gift back. I'm not sure if I've read that one. At least I don't remember the name. Which one is that? Give me a little bit of an update. I might have read it. If not, I want to read it later. I want to read it later if I haven't already read it. As we can tell, I'm not the best at remembering names of fic. Which is killing me in the summer ween event that's going on, because I'll be reading a fic, or I'll be reading like the little summaries for the fics, and I'll be like, I'll be sitting there like, gosh, I know exactly what's about to happen. I remember what happened. I cannot for the life of me remember what and who did this. Okay, and we go this way. Bop, bop, bop. And then this one. We're gonna get gold. We're gonna do it. Just like the Olympics, we're coming for the gold. And we already got quite a bit. We just need more. Which one is ambiance? Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, taking off my warm coat. I need this so I can actually see the subtitles. Actually, we might have enough gold. Let's see. I wanted to get let me go. I wanted to get a stack of gold apples before we go to the nether. That was the plan. Let's see. So let's do some quick math. Okay, quick math. Pull up my trusty dusty calculator. So a stack, let's see, calculator, not calendar, calculator. Okay, so a stack of golden apples is going to be 64 times 8 gold, which is going to be 512. So we divide that by 9 to tell me how many blocks I need is going to be 56. So I need 56 blocks of gold. And I can make 2 more of these. So 48, 39, 50. So not yet, but I am close. Okay, and I do want to switch those around. And some to trade, yes. But right now I want to focus on the apples. I do want some to trade, but you know, in the nether, you can get some nether gold pretty easily. Detective Blade is retired soldier and conduit of blood gold. Also a witch, but don't tell him that. Fills and knows the magic boy. Ooh, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Which one is that? Hold on. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Which one was that? Hold on. Stream paused until I can get... Hold on. Yes. Give me that. Give me that delicious... let me get that current address. Give me that. I gotta go to bed at some point, which means I need bedtime story. So let me put that in here. Boop. I need bedtime story. Nice. Fantastic. 25,000 words. Heck yeah. As for if it updates slowly, I mean, I would be the last person to get mad at someone for that. Yes. Oh, I needed that. Yes, bedtime story. Good. Very good. We get bedtime story. We get delicious, wonderful, beautiful bedtime story. That's all I ever needed. Okay, back into the game. I've already been like rereading everything Sir Cantus ever wrote because they just did all those they also just did all those mass updates. Which a lot of the stuff, it's like, did I forget what happened in Chosen by the Stars? No, but I'm rereading through it because I love myself, and that is a treat. So I've been like working my way through them. I finished Son of the Sea and Stay Under My Wing. I follow Sir Cantus on Tumblr, so I had some awareness of what was going to happen, so I wasn't shocked. I knew that they wanted to do that. But like, I need time. I need the time to be, I just threw my torches out. I'm dumb. No, I didn't throw my torches out. I thought I threw my torches out. Did I not throw my torches out? I'm blind. But it's just so good. Oh, so good. Such good fic. It's good fic. I've never followed a fic in my life. Top middle. Okay. What do you mean, like, you've never followed a fic, like you've never subscribed, or are you being sarcastic? Top middle is the new /J. Top middle !/J. Okay, come on, more gold. More gold, please. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Actually, I already have 5 gapples. Would that be enough? Hold on. Quick bunny slippers, yes or no? Yes, 300%, absolutely yes. Bunny slippers are the fantastic thing. I wish I had bunny slippers. Personally, I wish I had bunny slippers. Okay. So let's say we do 64 minus 5 is going to be 59. 59 times 8 is going to be 472 divided by 9 is going to be 52.4 repeating blocks of gold to get the remainder to a full stack of golden apples, which I have 48, 49, 50, 51. So I do still need a little bit more gold, but we're very close. We're very cold. Hell yeah, he deserves the bunny slippers. Thick Wilbur does anyways. Bunny slippers are fantastic. Yeah, no, I've never subscribed to either a fic or author in my life. I just haunt their pages. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The benefit of subscribing, though, is when something updates, you get an email notification. So, like, you know, not immediately. It usually takes a few hours. Well, this was lucky. Takes a few hours before it'll notify that the fic is updated, unless they do something like, you know, if you're already in their Discord and as soon as they post it, you see it, you're all good. You'll know immediately. I'm /J on this. I'm so mad at Anarchy of Piglets because oh my gosh, because Z posted a fic at like 3 minutes before I was supposed to go live, and Z is a good friend of mine, but like, gosh, how I can't read it. I can't read what Z posted if I have to stream. How dare Z? Oh my gosh. I thought Z loved me. I have to wait to read good fic. Life fic reading impulse? Yes, yes. I mean, don't... I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. But no, we probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't. Save all the fics and then I haunt them for perpetuity. It is the best system. No, it's not. Will I change? There's a chance. Technically, there's a chance. I may change my ways. I mean, it's just really nice to know when a fic you like updated and you don't have to go searching for it. Okay, do that. And that means that's not what well, yes, that is what I want to do. Boop. 2. I think I still need to get more. We're close. I think if I get one more little bit of gold, I'll be done with the amount for the stack. I got that email too. Just a tiny one piece, so plenty of time to read Zerfic after stream. Exactly. Exactly. But like, Shay hates me now. I had to wait for tasty, tasty fic. My impatience. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for a fic and update notification eventually gets lost in my inbox. See, that has absolutely happened to me. And what means is, by the next time they update, there's just 2 chapters there. And it's like, what happened? And suddenly I get 2 food. And it's like, would I have been happier had I could have read it earlier? Absolutely. But am I also, like, feasting? Yes, I'm feasting. Feast. Number of directions my focus has scattered in. There's such things as short attention spans, long attention spans, but no, I have a fractal attention span. It's split up into so many different ways, like refracting light, that even I can't tell what I'm focused on. Oh, I love this song so much. So good. I love every time someone's done it, they usually like every time someone covers it, they add like another bit on the end for like more of the DSMP plot line. It's just so good. I have the writing, the email, the music, the other music, the stream. Yeah. Too many directions. You're being pulled in so many directions. You know, the last version of this song I heard that someone did, they did the Rambo murder arc and then the Revengers arc. And I was thinking, well, you know, there's not much anyone can go for that. But like Antarctic Empire, they basically said was pretty canon for the Dream SMP, right? So while there's like nothing you could like Dream SMP related that you could do after related to Technoblade, you could totally like add a verse in before the first verse in the song related to the Antarctic Empire. Like, cause it, the first verse starts off like, I put up my sword and like picked up my hoe. Haha. And like, oh, no, give me gold. So like it still goes with like the whole people of order thing, because you could like have reminiscing on well, you could have him reminiscing on like why he craves the anarchy, like his reasoning. I don't know, could be fun. Bop. This. So that's 51, 52, 53. Okay, we have enough. We have enough. We have enough. We can get more. We can get more later, but I want to go make apples. I want to go focus on getting enough apples because we don't have apples. Get rid of that. I used to rule the world. Exactly. Because he did. He and Philza, they took it all over. They took it all over. And then you could have, like, in that song, there's, like, it talks about his only friend. It's like you could have more about Philza in it. I'm just spitballing. I'm not a musical person. I'm definitely not a poetry person. I can't do lyrics. I used to roll the dice, see the fear in my enemies. Oh my gosh. Viva la vida, yes. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the world. I need to not sing. It's so good. People hate on... Wait, I should check to make sure it's not night upstairs before I go all the way up there. Boop. It's not. It's an excellent excuse to rewatch a bunch of AE streams. And there's always an excuse to watch an AE stream. They're so good. I love the Antarctic Empire streams. There's a playlist on YouTube that it's Technoblade's Antarctic Empire videos, Antarctic Empire streams, videos, and also his Dream SMP streams and videos, all put together in one playlist. Let's see, I need to get to -315, -410, -300, -400, basically. So we're going this way. And I used to just put that one playlist on every night before I went to bed. Oh, getting down's going to be fun. And that's what I would go to bed to, was just the Antarctic Empire stream in the background. Go to sleep to the first day where Technoblade got mauled by a bunch of piglins in Africa, thinking they were his brothers. Hydrate! Hydrate! Beware mouth noises. Don't stream too late. I also want to read. I won't. I'm going to try to get back to home base, and then we'll call an end to stream, but we'll see. We'll see. I have one secret thing I want to share with you guys, but that'll be at the very end. So, hydrate time, slurpy noise. And you guys can, you should hydrate too. You guys should hydrate too. Okay, and we're gonna get down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go in this general direction. We're definitely gonna need to make a boat, which I'm kind of running out of wood. You know when you have a specific vibe that you're feeling but don't know any stories that fit that vibe? Absolutely. 100%. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Gonna put this here. Bop. Do this. Do this. Throw that out. We're gonna have to re-throw that out. You want that vibe. New story. Try to think of anything that I would say fits that vibe. Let me think for a second. The first thing that comes to mind is, oh, what's the name of it? It's by Charnel. On AO3. It's the one where Tommy is stuck inside the Blood God's temple. And it's like a bedrock, it's a bedrock bros fic. What is the name of that? By your ancient names, that's it. I feel like that one has very Viva La Vida vibes. It's like, especially like considering Techno's backstory. Yeah, by your ancient names. I feel like that would be my first thought for Viva La Vida. Going a little too... Do you know the name of your heart is a great fic. I'm trying to know if I read that. I might have read it. As we can see from this stream, I'm not the best at remembering the names of fic that I've read. So it's entirely possible, but I cannot remember. Absolutely share your fic with me, please. Please. I thought that for a second was a giant Enderman in the water. Oh, it's a boat. You know, probably not worth it. I'll just like do this if I ever want to come back. Not worth risking drowning. I don't have respiration on my helmet. Wrong way. Need to go more this way. Bees! That horse is living on the edge. Chapter 3 of a dark SBI Vampires AU names Bloodstains and Legacies. Oh man. I'm just gonna go back to my own VOD just to get all these names. Going back on my VOD to check how the audio sounds. Old news. Uninteresting. Going back on my VOD to get all the recommendations from people watching. Based. Heck yeah! Reading amethysts? Yes, yes. Okay, keep going this direction. Now's the time to go back and comment. Just a nice little bunch of hearts in a line. Hey, I'm gonna need ice. This is a nice find. Nice find, get it? Nice. Boop. Did my boat just go under that? Seriously? I've lost my boat. It did not like my pun. Okay, let's go this way. Boop. Oh, yeah, I did. I commented on a bunch of Danny Phantom fics. Yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Comment! I could also ice boat. That's much faster than what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's a good thing there's no crash damage. This way. Not this way. Not that way. Oh, it looks like it's about to be night, so we probably want to sleep for the night. Okay. Grab this. Sleeping on a cold bed. Bed of ice. Edible happens. I mean, it happens. It happens. The gummy, it calls for you. Aw. I'm glad you came. Okay, put that up. Bop. Okay. Ooh. Vampire hunters take him, raise him, be a hunter, believing it's a gift, destroy the vampires. It's actually a gift from the blood guide to Lady Death. Help her vampires defeat the blasphemous hunters. Phil, the strongest vampire and Lady Death's husband, is more than happy to help. Ooh. I like that. Guys, seriously. I gotta sleep tonight. Stop recommending me absolute bangers. Why are vampires and all of a sudden not just in fandom either? It's like a vogue now. I mean, things take a turn like that. Like, remember there used to be zombie movies everywhere and people made like zombie versions of Pride and Prejudice and like zombie versions of like anything you could think of. Everything just takes it into trends. Vampires were huge back when Twilight was happening. They're probably just coming back in again. I'm going to say it's probably Dracula Daly's fault because everyone loved that. I'm just going to enjoy every second of it because I love vampires. I love them. Okay, let's get through this spruce forest, please. Vampires came from Lynn. Yes, that was the first vampire. I did it religiously last year. This year, I'm just enjoying the fan art and headcanons of Tumblr. Is that a... Yep, there's another portal. Okay, we're going to do... Wouldn't it be cool if we got another? We haven't gotten one yet. Fingers crossed for Gapple, guys. We're also going to get the gold ovs. Fingers crossed for Gapple. Unless I already got this. Where's the chest? Don't remember getting this. I must have, but there's like 2 blocks of gold up there. Because I don't see one. I might try digging up that dirt. Je ne sais pas. Oh, well, that gold fell. Oh! That was dumb of me. That was really dumb of me. It's fine. It's fine. It might be buried. Yeah. But if it, the harder it is to get, the more likely it is something good. Darn it. Okay, let's do this. And we'll make some stupid sticks. And we'll make some this. We'll make a shovel. Yeah. I know you guys are plotting over there. I'm just focused on what I'm doing. You guys keep up the plotting. Ow. Why did it have to be buried? There it is. Okay. Just a regular golden apple. Okay. I don't need any of that, so boop. Boop. Give me this. Golden apples are good, but I would also really like God apple. I would very much like God apple. Okay, let's get back to over here. And boat. Bop. Okay, here we go. We still got quite a ways to go. Around a little over 1,000 blocks. So this looks familiar. I'm sure I've been here before. Or erosion might also do it. Rain and landslides take out a graveyard. I've missed a lot. Remember the girl on Tumblr who stole bones from a graveyard? That was crazy. It was crazy. And then she was like selling them too. As if that was any way legal. She's like, well, they were washing out of the graveyard because it was flooding. And? That's crazy. People do things and it's just like, did you think? Did you think? Steals ideas for food. Nourishment. Succulent nourishment. Okay, so that... I need to go more this way. Okay, I have a general idea where we are. Let's see if we pass by the ocean monument I saw one time. Because eventually I need to go in that, because that's right now the best chance I get for getting a template for netherite armor. Because I don't feel confident enough in my abilities to try to go through a bastion. But I feel totally confident that I can build a sand machine that would absolutely just cover an underwater monument that I can then dig out and more easily kill the guardians. There's that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I saved a screenshot of it, so I'll be able to find it when I need it. Let's see if we come across it, because there's like a huge ocean around where my base is. I'm gonna turn into bags of holding at this rate. Well, I mean, maybe stop having so many good ideas. Gosh. Why don't you become a little bit mediocre instead of being as great and amazing as you are with your good ideas? Like, have you considered being considerate? Have you considered that? Almost midnight, I know, and we're almost back. We're not too far away. It's been 2 streams since we've been home. Any ideas happen to vanish mysteriously? I will not claim custody. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, we're in the negatives, and I think it's just around this corner. Nope. It is not. Because I need both numbers to be negative. It's this way. You don't even know how I write. You don't know if these fics are being taken care of. I trust you. Okay, I'm gonna have to sleep again, aren't I? What if they need child custody? I mean, that's what peer review is for. Look at, you can see how I've been here. Okay, bedtime. We take no risks. Is it boring that I always stop at night? Probably. But I'm not confident enough. Oh, I love that. He thinks he's gonna get hurt. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Okay. Almost there. Oh. I see home. I see home, guys. I see home. Wait. I see home, guys. We're home. We're not leaving another boat here. Home! We're home. We gotta check on my guy. Fell in a hole. go. How you doing, my guy? You doing okay? 1 second. Let me get you. There you go. Potato for you. My goodness, little guy. Boop. Okay, let's organize this really quick so I don't have to wake up next stream and get organizing. I can just do. Here, we'll move the diamond down. Boop, boop, boop. Put that there. Lapis can go there. Iron goes there. We'll put the emeralds in here as well, even though that's not where they go. Blocks that aren't cobblestone. Where would I put coal? Coal goes in here. Looks like. I'll organize that in a bit. Iron. Gonna go right there. No, we are not. Yeah, we are not doing a drunk speedrun on this. That's the quickest way to get rid of this, and that's not going to happen. I might look up the seed. That was one thing I considered, is I might look up the seed for it and then do a drunk speedrun on the seed, because I doubt I'll remember much of it. But that's a big maybe. But no, we're definitely not doing a drunk speedrun on the hardcore life. Definitely not. Not at all. No. But yeah, next week we are going to be doing the drunk speedrun. And yeah, we're not doing that. And okay, guys. So we're approaching the end of the stream, and so like next week I will be doing a drunk speedrun. I'm going to try to put a couple of different options to keep the stream interesting next week. So it's not going to be just the same old, same old. It's not just going to be us chatting while I get absolutely sloshed and speedrun when I've never done that in my life. I'm going to have some like interactive things set up. It's just going to be, I don't want to say what I'm going to do because it's going to be a matter of how much time I have to set it up, but we'll see. We'll see. And with that, I'm just gonna real quickly do this. Get out of that. If I hadn't bought 2 hydrates, I'd have 3.9k points. Me and my... Okay, and then we're gonna pull this up. Oh, look at that. It's... Well, it looks a lot like, you know... Looks a lot like AO3. So let me just go over here and do this. It's at the bottom, isn't it? It's at the bottom. Oh no, I guess it's at the top, isn't it? I go up here. Yep, okay. Boop. So, chapter 2 of It's Just an Impromptu Road Trip is now posted. So I'll go ahead and, so you guys don't have to look for it. Boop, I'll post that for you guys on there. So, yeah. No sleep for you. You guys doomed me first. You guys were sending me all those things. I'm not going to get to sleep tonight. But yeah, it's not an impromptu road trip. Chapter 2 for you guys. And then I am going to not go to bed, get ready for bed, get snuggled into bed with all the lovely little things you guys gave me to read, and eventually go to bed. That's the plan. Have a good night, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the fic. If not, lie to me. That's all good. You could just skim over it and we'll go back to talk to all these other great ideas you guys had. But I will see you guys next weekend when oh gosh, hopefully don't get a hangover. Okay, bye guys. Love ya. Mwah.